Hi guys, it is Dani. Welcome to this updated video. I trust and hope you're doing really fantastic this evening. Now, as you would have seen based on the thumbnail and the title of this video, we've got another strong cold front on the way for the Caribbean that will be influencing our weather pretty much similar to what we've been experiencing early this week. And there is a flood threat. So, due to some increased moisture in the central Caribbean, some areas will be experiencing a lot of rainfall, especially as we head into Thursday. So I'll be showing you guys the forecast and let's go into it. So here we're looking at the infrared weather satellite imagery. We can see the cold front right here. This has been influencing the weather conditions across the region over the past couple of days. It's brought us a lot of cold air. A lot of us are in sweaters, jackets. We've been having a lot of hot beverages, a lot more as well. And there are even some persons who are refusing to shower because of just how much colder than normal it is. So I don't condone that, by the way, guys. Take a nice shower. Even a warm bath does the trick. But that's what we've had going on. It's been cold. Everything with the forecast has been panning out. And we've got another frontal system that is on the way. Now, as it pertains to the rainfall forecast over the next 24, well, not really 24 hours, but over the next day or so, really, as we head into tomorrow evening, this is what the Euro model is anticipating. So, more color indicates more rain. We can see that in sections of Jamaica, we've got a bit of color, so there could be some shower activity tomorrow, especially going towards the afternoon, possibly the evening hours. South of Jamaica, we're going to have a lot of moisture in this area, so a lot of rainfall will be offshore. And scattered showers possible for the Cayman Islands, Cuba, not much for the Bahamas, but there's going to be a very, very slight chance, likewise Hispaniola. And towards the vicinity of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, where we've got that frontal boundary, there is some moisture, so additional showers are definitely likely, and a few passing showers possible throughout the Lesser Antilles, maybe near the ABC Islands down to the Guyanas. Nothing crazy expected. As for Central America, there could be a couple showers loitering around Belize, Honduras, the Bay Islands, the Keys, and even going to Costa Rica and Panama. As we progress, though, into Thursday, let me go a bit further out in time here. Look at how much more color pops up in that very short amount of time. So, Jamaica, eastern Cuba, even a few spots in the southern Bahamas, going to Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands may get a bit more rain as well, but this area in particular will likely experience some periods of very heavy rainfall, and that can definitely trigger flooding, especially in the more flood-prone areas. So tomorrow going into Thursday, if you're going out, don't leave your umbrellas. We've definitely not been forgetting the jackets and sweaters, but please remember your umbrellas as well. And in terms of that surface chart, we can see the frontal system here. So it is stationary in the eastern Caribbean. So stationary front is marked by these the symbol here with the blue triangles and then the red semicircle on the opposite side of the line. So that's a symbol for a stationary front. As suggested by the name, it's just sitting around. It's not moving. And it's going to be a trough that helps to influence all that rainfall that we saw anticipated for the central Caribbean over the next few days. And as I mentioned, that next cool down, that next frontal system will be approaching. So let's go ahead and take a look at the forecast. Here we have our GFS model. This is our temperature anomaly map, and this pretty much is showing how much the temperature varies from what is normal. And the blue shadings are what we're looking for. This is what represents below normal temperatures. And here we've got the forecast time up here. So for today on the 3rd of February, and we can see that much of the northern Caribbean going to Central America is blanketed by that cold air, even the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos and Bermuda, all the way out here as well. So it's been very cold. Now let's go out in time. So as we head into tomorrow, we're going to see, feel rather a difference as temperatures will be warming up a little bit more. But again, there's going to be those periods of rainfall activity. And as we head into Thursday, go into Friday, here we've got this next cool down. We see these blue shadings coming up again, another massive cool air to follow a second frontal system that will be making its way to the vicinity of the Caribbean. So throughout Friday, going into Friday evening and Saturday, we're going to have these cooler temperatures lingering yet again across sections of the Caribbean. Now, it will not be as significant as what we've experienced, especially yesterday. For example, here in Jamaica, even in the Cayman Islands, the Bahamas, Cuba. But it is going to be cool enough to prompt you to get those sweaters once more, to put them back on as we progress into the weekend. But then as we head into throughout the day on Saturday, go into Sunday, and even early next week, things will slowly improve and go back to normal. But temperatures will still be slightly below normal. So that's what we have going on, guys. And even with that next frontal system, winds are also going to be kicking up. So as we're going to be heading into Thursday, we can see these different colors as we head more from the darker purple going to the blue and the darker blues, increase in wind speeds with that. So as we head into Thursday, there we can see these blue shadings popping up across the western Caribbean as that next front comes out. Winds coming primarily out of the north. And with that, seas may also be a bit unsettled offshore, as we've seen them this week. So that's what we have on the horizon, guys. And of course, I'm going to be keeping you posted. The most significant thing will be that rain surge, as there is that potential for flooding with periods of heavy rain. And then that next cold front, which will be approaching as we head into the latter part of this week. So I'll keep you posted as necessary. And that is pretty much what I wanted to bring to your attention in this video. I trust and hope you found it to be informative, but if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I will get to you when I can. And remember to always be weatherwise.